one, what did we study? We studied the simple interest. Or before that, I can say that what is the basic formula you should know? Amount is equal to what? The principal plus interest. If it is simple interest, the I value will be what? SI. If it is compound interest, I value will be what? CI. Now first one, simple interest. What is the formula for simple interest? SI is equal to PTR percentage. Done. Then amount formula is what? I told you it is nothing but P plus SI. Instead of SI, you will put what? P plus PTR percentage. So this is the amount formula. If you want, you can write it like A is equal to P into 1 plus TR percentage. So will we rearrange and study new formulas? No. We will use our calculator. That is the easiest way rather than remembering the formulas. Okay, keep this in your mind. That was the first thing. SI we studied, right? Then we studied what? CI. In CI, what is the case? CI ka formula before that amount is how much? We have two methods. One we will use calculator or we will use this formula method. CI is equal to what? P into 1 plus I the whole power n. Now people, if for example, in a case here what is happening is annual compounding is happening. Will I change? No. N change? No. If monthly compound is happening, I will become what? R divided by 1200. N will become what? 12 into time period, number of years. Then if quarterly compounding is happening, R divided by 400, then N will become 4 into time period. If half yearly compounding is happening, I will become what? That is R divided by 200 or N is equal to what? 2 into time period. If daily compounding is happening, I will become what? R divided by 36500. Tn will become what? 365 into T. Done now? Then people, what is the formula for CI? CI is nothing but A minus P. Yes, if you use this current formula itself, I will be what? A minus P. Using that formula itself, amount you put over there, that will become P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, minus what? P you will put. From that, CI is equal to how much? The general formula is what? P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, minus P. Sorry, minus 1. Because we took the P common outside. This is the formula we are using. So we studied SI, we studied CI. Then next topic was what? CI minus SI. Do you remember? So very easy. In order to remember that, what is the formula for CI? P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. Then close the bracket. Then what? Minus. What is the formula for SI? PTR percentage. Take P common outside. It will become P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 minus TR percentage is the formula for what? General formula for CI minus SI. Do you remember? Very easy. Even if you forget, what we'll do? We'll put SI formula, we will put CI formula. You are getting the basic formula. Now, if it shortcut, only for 2 years we are using the shortcut. For 2 years, CI minus SI is equal to how much? What shortcut I taught you? It is PI square. That is the shortcut I taught you. So this was the basic thing with respect to CI and all. Then we had what? Depreciation. Do you remember depreciation? Yes, depreciation is what, people? Depreciation is nothing but amount is equal to, or scrap value. Here A is called as what? Scrap value is equal to principal into 1 minus depreciating rate the whole power n. That is A is equal to P into, P is what? Principal or cost price. We will call it by the name cost price or the current value. Okay, into 1 minus I the whole power n. That is the formula in depreciation. Then we studied effective rate of interest. What is the shortcut I taught you to study effective rate of interest? This is the formula for CI. Then what is the formula for effective rate of interest? Whatever is there inside the bracket. That is effective rate of interest is equal to, people, 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. But usually we want it in what? Percentage. So you will multiply it with what? 100. Got it? Done? So effective rate of interest is also done. Then we are going for the main person. The main person is called as what? Annuity. Correct? Do you remember him? Yes. Annuity is there of two types. If the investment is made or the payment is done at the end of each period, what type of annuity it is called as for us? Annuity regular. It is also called by another name called as what? Annuity regular or ordinary annuity? Ordinary annuity. Or it is called by another name which is called as what? Annuity certain. Do you remember? Annuity certain. Then people, beginning of the period or from now, from today, likewise, beginning or from now or from today, everything from now onwards, if you are paying an annuity, it is called as what? Annuity due, or it is called by another name called as annuity immediate. Correct? Do you remember? Yes. Now here we have only two formulas. We will just study two formulas. First one is future value, second one is present value. When are we using future value? Whenever we are talking about accumulating money, correct? Accumulating money or savings money for the future, saving regular investment. We are putting regular investment to save for the future. Then we are using what? Future value. What is the formula for future value of annuity regular? A by I into 1 plus I the whole power n minus what? This was the formula for future value of annuity regular. What is the formula for annuity due? You will multiply it with 1 plus I. Then you got formula for annuity due. A by I into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 into what? 1 plus I. Here I is what? The interest rate. Then what else is there? N is what? Number of period. Just whatever we have studied in compound interest is same over here. Now people, second thing we studied was loan. Whenever loan is mentioned, correct? LOAN, loan, or borrowing is mentioned, or what? Lending is mentioned, everything will come under what? Leasing is mentioned, everything will come under what? Present value. Present value. People, present value ka formula. We will study one formula. What is the formula for present value? Which is nothing but what? A by I into 1 minus 1 plus I the whole power minus n. Even if you forget this formula, you can use the basic formula. What is the basic formula of PV? PV is nothing but future value divided by 1 plus I the whole power n. So substitute the future value formula and put 1 plus I in the denominator, you will get the answer. This is for what? Annuity regular. Then annuity due, what is the formula? Annuity due, it will become A by I into 1 minus 1 plus I the whole power minus n, then into 1 plus I. But are we using this for our examination point of view? No. We are using what? GT method. What was GT method, people? GT method to find present value. What was the method? GT method is nothing but first we can generally write P of present value of annuity regular is nothing but A into GT factor is the formula. If it is for PV of annuity due, what is the formula? A into GT factor into 1 plus I. That is the formula. Now, how to find this GT factor? For example, rate percentage is equal to 10%. You will type 1.1 on your calculator. That means I is equal to how much? 0.1. Then number of years, let it be 5. You will type 1.1 on your calculator. Then you will click divide. Then you will click equal to. How many times equal to? 5 times. Number of years time you will click equal to. Then you will click which button? GT button. Then you will click get the entire GT factor for the question. Then multiply it with the annuity. Multiply it with the annuity. You will get what? Present value of annuity regular. If you multiply it with 1 plus I also, you will get what? Present value of annuity due. That was the thing. Then people, what we studied next? Next thing, whatever we studied is called as what, people? Do you remember the next one? Which is called as perpetuity. Which one? Leasing. Leasing and all is there if you want. Okay, I'll put that formula also. 1 second. I'll put that formula. Then 3 applications were there for our annuity. Which were the application? First one was leasing. If PV of leasing is less than PV of purchasing or present value of purchasing, what is preferred? Leasing is preferred. It is favorable to whom? It is favorable for the lessee. Favorable for lessee. Why? Because PV of leasing is lesser. If PV of leasing is greater than PV of purchasing, what is preferred? Purchasing is preferred. If both are equal, both are equally good, we will not have any comment. Then coming to net present value, second application, net present value. NPV is what? If N net present value is greater than or equal to 0, it is considered as a good investment. Okay, or we can say that present value of inflow minus present value of outflow should be greater than what? Should be greater than or equal to 0. That is nothing but NPV. This entire thing is called as what? NPV. That is the second application we learned. Then the third application is valuation of bond. So present value of bond was how to find the value of bond. The formula was very easy. I told you. PV of annuity regular we will find using our GT method. Then we will click what? M plus. Then what was the formula? Par value divided by 1 plus I the whole power n. Where I is what? The required return. Correct? Required rate. Then par value is what will be given in the question, which is called as the face value. Then people, here A value will be what? It is called as coupon payment. That is par value into nominal rate. That was the method. So what nominal rate? So we will find this, then click M plus, then we will find this, click M plus. Once you click MRC in calculator, you are getting the answer within how many seconds? 50 or 30 seconds, you will get the answer. Once that is done, sinking fund. Where is sinking fund involved? Sinking fund means whenever we will only consider what? Future value. Okay, remember that. Sinking fund means future value. Then, next one is perpetuity. Perpetuity means it is going for ever. Whenever it is going throughout, forever, we will find perpetuity. What is the formula for perpetuity? A by I. If growth rate is involved, formula will be A by I minus G, where I is the discount rate. Then, what is the formula for CAGR? What is the shortcut formula? 1 plus option raised to Tn minus T0 is equal to Vn by V0. This option is nothing but what? The CAGR. Okay. These were the things we studied from this particular chapter. Look, very easy. If you know this much itself, pakka you will get the 15 marks. No complication. Everything is direct. Just use calculator. Be a pro in the calculator. That is the thing. I hope everyone understood this. Can we have the test now? Are you guys ready for the test? Okay, let's see.